Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO City Undercover. Let's continue. So, what we're basically doing is we're trying to run around and get some, but not particularly all, of these things done. Mostly, my goal is to find the red brick in an area and see if we can get all the red bricks in the area. Then I'm going to do the levels in, I guess, forward order would make more sense than doing reverse order. Although it would make more sense stud-wise if we went actually in reverse order. So, I'm still kind of contemplating things there. But the main idea is to not have to get as many studs as possible. What am I trying to say here? My main goal is to get these studs. I don't know if I was supposed to be able to reach it from that height, but whatever. There's an achievement for getting 4 billion studs. That is totally going to require having studs times 10 and studs times 8, which I don't have right now. So, wait a minute. There we go. We've got it. So there's the red brick for this area. If we get that red brick, then I am willing to not bother to try and get anything else, and we'll just move over to the next section. If we happen to collect things while in the process of getting the red brick, that's perfectly fine too. This is really just gonna involve getting higher, so this is probably it. So, getting the other red bricks will add small quality of life things, is my understanding. Like that's where I'm taking from this, is that I'll get a small improvement in the quality of life of playing the game, and because of that, I'll maybe not have to do the Simple Simon mini games. That's what one of the red bricks does. Or maybe not have to do something else. If we start getting really desperate, I could run around the entire city breaking things. But yeah, there's some weirdness with this open world gameplay in general. Because of the way there's a lot of things here that kind of don't matter. So there might be something about that one box, or there might not be. Alright. My next thought was that would potentially be something. Right. We have a grapple here. Up we need to go. And this way. Yeah. Small improvements in quality of life and stud multipliers are our main focus. If we can find fast travel locations, that'd be great, but they don't seem like they really show up on the map, so I may have to spend an extra amount of effort. Like, somewhere around here there probably is a fast travel location, either a port or something, but if I don't know where it is and the scanner doesn't tell me, what am I supposed to do? Right. This This section here doesn't seem like you slide down that. And the camera does not want to cooperate. Alright. It wants me... How can I get to the top of that building? And maybe I will just have to use a helipad. Yeah, I guess running around and shooting things might be a way to solve some of the problems. Or at least give us a general idea of where we're supposed to go and what we're supposed to do. But the gun doesn't come out unless there's nothing near you. If there's anything like even slightly close to you, it thinks that you want to break that thing. Right. Let's see. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. Maybe the trick to getting up to the top of the building involves something else. This is a fast travel place, isn't it? Yeah. So we'd have to find more things like this. Actually, that's kind of interesting because will that change the way the train track looks? Because the train track stops here and then just magically comes out on this side. And I don't think it actually will do anything. I don't know why it would change the way the train tracks would work or look. Right. These were, I believe, color gun things. So we need to, yeah, color gun all of these to the color that they're supposed to be. That unlocks a guy, and I bet over here is something important. Is there a way to get inside here? Yes, but there's no way to get up from inside there. We've climbed up here before. We did it as part of the main game. So might be something here that we can do now that we have more abilities. Okay. If I could hover up to that point, which I probably couldn't from that point, maybe get up there and then get up there and work all the way up to that. Otherwise, maybe I need to get to the top of that building somehow. Let's see if we go into regular scan mode. Yeah, the red brick is there, amongst other things. There's that thing we just unlocked. There's a super brick down there. There's a collection of many other things around this area. Alright. So, let's try this. We'll try and do this rush sequence. This free run sequence. And my thinking is that the free run sequence might equate to a better system. So there's only 4 timers in this instance. Where are we supposed to go? I think I'm going the right way. I may not have gotten hold of the timers, but whatever. Alright. Good. We've unlocked the stage, unlocked Disguise Natalia. I forgot that she even did that. Oh man, come to think of it, that would have been a much better storyline had Natalia, throughout the entirety of the game, been a disguised ninja. It would have been so much of a better story than her just being a damsel in distress. There we go. I don't even know if we have to collect all the super bricks. That camera, I'm sure, wanted to go in different directions. At a certain point, it almost feels like you should be able to convert studs into the bricks. Let's see. So somebody actually wrote a name for every single police officer, I guess. And that didn't... Wow, the texture's just not loading in. It's kind of ridiculous to have somebody write a name for a character and then that character play no part in the story at all. On a different roof building than what we would have been otherwise. So we may have to jump over there to where the pigeons are. Okay. Now there's a red brick that would speed this up. But I think you're kind of cool. It's maybe easier than it seems. I hope I got that side. Hmm. 22 seconds. The music makes it kind of feel like there's an easy way to mess up, but where's the one I missed? I gotta just hope it's here. Oh, seriously. I missed one. We'll try that again. Where's the one I missed? I'm gonna make a special effort to make sure I see all the sections and get all the sections. There. That was probably the one I missed before. This really isn't the kind of mini game you should be able to fail. There's a way easier way to do this where you would just always succeed on the first try and it would just give you a bonus based on time. Alright. Let's take a moment to scan around this building because I don't want to have to... there's a vehicle. Arrest robbers. Mission, I don't want to do that. Where's the red brick? Still there. Still our main goal. Yep. I don't want to do that one, so we'll come back for that later. We'll do this. It's 2 out of 3 bonsai flowers. Is there anything we're supposed to be doing with these pigeons? Doesn't seem like it. The problem I'm running into is I can't even get the camera to look to the left. So, I have to kind of jump over the edge and then get some height to get up here. And I don't think that's going to work because this is all slide area. So that's not a platform that I can jump from. I may have missed some other things. I don't feel like any of the other guns would allow me to shoot the pigeons, and then this gun wouldn't. Alright. Is there another height that I could use to get up? Because I don't think I can just fly over to that side. And I may not have a choice now. Yeah. I've got to fly back over to the side. I don't have any other options. I think maybe that jump gets me? I doubt it. I seriously doubt this car jump would get me on top of the building. Here. So we just built a amusement ride, and we've broken 100 gold bricks. All right. So you go up, and then you fall downward, and then it drops some more studs. Cool, I suppose. Alright, we can call in an instant vehicle. So, we'll see how this goes. That didn't do anything. Is there a way to get up on this side of the building? It really doesn't seem like it wants me to get up here. Alright, so I get up here, and then my only thought would be I'd have to find some ledge that I could jump off of, like that. And this clearly isn't the way it's intended to be done. And then I would have had to gotten on top of that air conditioner, and then I would have had to done more things. Alright, so I can't figure out how to get to that one. That tells me let's just set this helipad as our next location. That'll put us in Bright Lights Plaza. Well, we've already gotten the red brick in Bright Lights Plaza actually, so we should set this helipad as our location, and we should run down this way.
What?
If I break open this door, will this door stay broken open? Or if I come back, would this be reset? Like, there's clearly colors here, but is there something I'm supposed to be shooting with the color? Alright, let's get on the bus. Alright. This bus is incredibly slow. So I kind of don't want to do anything right now other than get that helipad and just call in the helicopter. It's probably a bad idea to be building these, but honestly any bit of progress is appreciated. I could be getting more studs. I could be working towards that 4 billion number, but there's probably an easier way to accomplish the 4 billion studs, even though it doesn't seem like there's a focus here of too much. You've reached your destination, so it's gonna beep at you. Alright. Seems like there's probably something over here. So let's see if we find the secret boulder. Yep. Some of this is just by instinct. So I need to get on top of the building, and I want to do it in the most efficient way possible, which I'm hoping does not involve me having to do everything that I had to do to get up there the first time. Alright. There's probably a limited number of combinations of that. I don't know if the number is 16 or what, but seriously? Oh, speed up! Apparently they want the chase to last a little bit longer than normal. So it seems like you have to chase aliens. At least a small amount. There we go. I could have grappled up to that side. We've unlocked a female surgeon. We've got what looks like a car theft section. We've got a clue thing. Let's see what this leads to. How long is this gonna go?
My boss will be livid if I'm late again.
Seriously? Did I screw it up? I think I screwed it up and pressed the B button too early. Alright, well, we know where we're going, so is there any way to speed this process up? We're at 46 million, they want me to be at 4 billion. There really aren't enough, just not enough red brick helicopter pads. Yeah, I'd say helicopter pads are the things that are really missing. Right over here. We already collect everything on that. Well, see if there's anything over here. Well, actually, I know we came down here, so that's a great example of me not having to go through the whole level again. Alright. Grapple our way up. Did I ever go up here? I don't think I did. Nope. I definitely didn't. Fireman, chop this down. I guess I did come up here. See what this does. District captured. So if a district was captured, one would assume that that would mean you've got fast travels now unlocked for this district. And that's totally not true. Alright. This chicken section wants you to fly in circles all the way to that location. I don't feel like I did that, so we'll go ahead and try it. Just because it might give us a gold brick, and if it does give us a gold brick, then we would have possible trouble finding out that that's the gold brick we needed to get. Alright. So let's call in the helicopter now. There's two specific things about the helicopter we want to deal with. One, we want to be able to get the red brick, and two, I'd like to be able to use the helicopter to jump from a helicopter into a, let's see, so this area is a platform, but what do? Do I press Y or do I lower myself down gently? Apparently we can lower ourselves down gently. So totally was a case of you needed a helicopter to get to this area, which opens the door to anytime I run into any struggle, I could say, well, this is very possibly a section that you need a helicopter to get to, whether it's true or not, which makes it rather frustrating for little kids to know the difference when an adult can't even really tell the difference. Alright, Super Axe Smash is an option we should have on, for sure. We might as well turn everything on, but all this is going to do is save us time when we need to smash down a door, which there'll be a decent number of those still going around. Now, can I approach where the helicopter is and call down another? Well, the helicopter disappeared. Alright, so where's our next goal? Our next goal is just to go somewhere in this area and see where the next red brick is. Once we find the next red brick, then we'll have to formulate a plan. We probably won't get the helicopter again, but if we do, then we'll do the achievement of jumping from a helicopter to a car if we can. Alright. So, super brick. Pig. Question mark. Let's go where that is. And then scan from that location. So we have to do 3 of those. So there's some others around. I see one.
Another fine day at LEGO City.
There's a vehicle robber quest there. Super brick. What else have we got? There's a fire right next to us. There's a clue. There's clues. We're not. I don't think we're likely to find a red brick at this rate, but we'll see. We'll run.
Hello there.
Yeah, that's the one thing we don't want to do. Alright. So here's a fire thing to put out. What's this? Is this a coffee break or snack break or what? I guess you can eat food. And get studs from that.
Ooh, dentist visit today. I bet he gives me a lollipop.
Let's see if this works. Toss. Toss. This is pretty slow. Oh, I actually missed. There's apparently 9 of these around that have to be done. That's too much. That is too much. I definitely don't want to screw it up where I'd have to start over, knowing that there's 8 more of these to go. Doing this right now is not worth the effort, because a score multiplier would give me more studs for that and help me work towards my 4,000 goal. Let's see if we can get any more balloons anywhere. $50,000 bricks to build this. That's quite a bit. Let's go ahead and rate rolling on this and see. Looks like you might be able just to ride this and get studs. That's not terrible. Yeah, it sure feels like somebody spent some major time and effort developing all this for it to not play any role. I don't know why you unlock a sumo wrestler for doing the bouncy castle, but okay. Alright. I'm thinking the red brick must not be in this section. It must be further in kind of this corner. So let's go that direction. And yeah, we're getting things done. Little bits of things. It is weird though. It undoubtedly you are having an awkward experience where you feel like you should either 100% one level, you should like 100% the main levels and then go back to doing the open world stuff and then 100% the open world stuff. Is that the red brick? There we go. Alright. So it may very well be easiest just to have a helicopter again, but we'll see. I want to see if this counts as something. There was a free Lego set that was very similar to this. It was pretty nice for a free quote-unquote set. Lego had this VIP program, and they still have it, but they've kind of drastically changed what it does and how it works. So I haven't seen a free gift with purchase when you spend over $75 or $100 that was available. Like, they really made the system a lot worse with the new VIP setup, and it feels like they got really greedy, quite frankly. Alright. That's a shame to say, but Lego has always been a little bit greedy with what they do. That you are paying a premium price for any Lego set. So, but yeah, you used to, at least at minimum every 3 months, you would get a free gift with that if you spent over $50 or $75 or $100. It varied, and the free gift was usually rather nice. And now there's not really any reason why you would specifically try to buy something directly from Lego, either the Lego shops or lego.com, which is where you would get the gifts. You're better off waiting for a sale, and you run into scenarios where you can potentially get a better deal because you're buying something at Target with a Target credit card that gives you some kind of cashback or extra discount, or you're getting something off Amazon.com when things go on sale because they purchase too much. Whereas Lego's website, I don't think I've ever seen Lego's website actually have a significant sale. There's sales, and then there are sales, and a worthwhile sale usually shows up on something like slickdeals.com, which is an aggregator of good deals that are user reported. And Legos do pop up rather frequently, but they are hardly discounted significantly. Even getting a 10 or 20% discount on Legos is considered about as good as you're going to get, because let's face it, it is a monopoly. If you do want cheaper bricks and you don't mind lower quality, and this is the problem inherently, is if you do get non-official Lego bricks, you will have inconsistent colors and lower quality. There are plenty of like other companies that make brick ripoffs, but I wouldn't really recommend it. There is, I suppose, a level of snobbishness to Lego also, that you want pure Lego bricks for the consistency in color and the consistency in fit. I've dealt with some other brands, and the pieces are loose or too tight. The colors are inconsistent. the colors that the pieces come in are not pretty looking. I kind of wish they would do something more so that you don't have to run around the building. Like, you block off one side for me. It's kind of ridiculous to have to do a 360. Alright. So we have the super axe now, so this will just happen. Oh, wait a minute. Was the super axe not on? Super axe smash was on. That was easier, but it wasn't as easy as I thought it should be. So we just unlocked the free run, which wants us to do this whole thing again. They really should have created a different system to unlock free run. Frankly, they probably should have just unlocked that by default. Where does this go? It's just going to take me slightly down here. Whoever designed this is an idiot. The only way you can use these is if you have the astronaut. I guess maybe you could do this before you had the jetpack as the astronaut, but it makes no sense after you have the jetpack. And it would have been so easy to fix. You should have just set everything slightly higher. Just set the building about a foot taller and I wouldn't have been able to get up there. Right, where is this red brick? There it is. Longer vehicle boost. If I can read it correctly. That's nice if we have to be in a car, but we're gonna try to avoid getting in cars. Apparently we're gonna... Oh, come on, don't screw this up. It's coming tight. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? There's nothing here. So I think I have to do that again. That was really slow, but it did reset me, so I guess thank goodness for that. I guess maybe there's a gold brick that will arrive when we land on the chicken, if we successfully land on the chicken this time. I'm trying to turn rather tight so that we can get that boost. Oh, I see. There's a string here that connects the chicken to the shark. I didn't see that before. It would have been nice if there was a glowing it would have been nice if there was a glowing line of studs here. You know this is unfinished. Right. Because if this was supposed to be a finished product, then we would be seeing Lego studs like we see Lego studs and everything else. And then this one small section here on his nose is a place where you can't bounce, so you can do this instead. This will probably be like the last thing that we do.
Are you awake yet?
Yes, Doctor. How did the operation go?
You're all clear, but don't worry. Once we figure out how the X-ray machine turned you invisible, we'll try to reverse it.
Right.
Good news, Mr. Patterson. We think we found your legs. Now we just need to locate the rest of you, and I won't be talking to an empty bed anymore.
Is there more things to scan in this direction? It seems like when they do this, they try to keep everything in
According
the same
to your
place.
surgeon, the operation was a complete success, so you won't get those sore throats anymore. But I hear you've noticed some side effects, Mrs. Lang.
One or two.
That's the one to scan.
Mr. Perkins, I'm afraid I have some very bad news.
Oh?
Yes. The canteen is out of ice cream. You're going to have jelly for pudding.
No. No! Oh, no!
Pudding being the British way of saying dessert?
Why me?
It never gets any easier.
So, with that one revelation that they use the word pudding, that does imply to me that this is not a United States group that made this game.
You all fixed up, Johnny?
Yeah.
The gang clubbed together
That really
and got you these
doesn't
nice
justify
ripe peaches.
why the other
Oh,
games have so
that's
many
nice.
problems.
Yeah. Ow! You got juice in my eye. So get out of bed, you lazy goof. We got trouble to make over on Carousel Road.
Okay. So we'll have to race there. Hmm. 36 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Think I'll make it.
Wow, what mayhem do you think we can cause here?
But I don't think I'll be able to, like, zap these guys.
Whoa, it's the police!
You ain't got a chance.
Oh, this ain't fair!
Stop it!
This is an
If you
injustice!
don't mind, I have somewhere else I gotta
steal
be.
nothing.
Stop, or I will keep running after you.
So I guess maybe it would have been easier to arrest the guy who was furthest away and then leave the closest one. Alright. So next thing I want to do is see if I can grab a boat and go this way, or you know, I could just fast travel here. Why is that extra not on? I should have super fast travel on, okay, and then I should be able to just pull up the map and then hit this, and then I should be able to hit A. And it's not letting me, so I can travel here, no problem, no load screen. I can activate this, drive the train, which you can only control that with the D-pad. Interesting. Fast travel. Okay, I guess I just have not found the fast travel spot there. So clearly there's some fast travel spots around that I would still need some work with. And I'd actually like to see what drive the train looks like. Do we have enough time to drive the train? Sure. Let's try this. Let's see, drive the train. But let's see. Drive the train with the D-pad, press A. Apparently that's something I can't do. Alright. So we need to find a boat. Then and if we are in the water, if I right click here, this just gives me cars. If I'm in the water and I right click, that gives me nothing. It's easier to run along the shore than it is to try and see if we can find a boat. It might be easier to just get in the helicopter too, since we know where the helicopter is. Is there a way to fast travel to the helicopter? No. That would be too convenient, wouldn't it? So, let's just see how long this really takes. Can we do this in less than 30 minutes? Clearly this is an example where the game should have forced me. Like, it should have straight up said, you've got to unlock the fast travel location before you leave an area in the story gameplay mode. Like, had it done that, why is this not working? Oh, come on, game. Don't glitch out on me. Like, nothing wants to activate that. Why would that be the case? It's not like I'm in an instance or anything. Do I have to climb to the top of the building and do the hover thing every time? Alright, well, ignoring that, it does seem like if I can get into the water, I could probably run into a boat. That's really annoying. All these little annoyances in particular shouldn't be happening for a kid's game. Like, LEGO games should be dead simple. Anybody should be able to play them with no point of frustration. I honestly don't think a LEGO game should really even have much of a challenge to it. And I don't really agree with the potential idea that because this game doesn't really have any challenge to it, it should then instead have a lot of grind, as much grind as isn't in this game. There's probably a decent amount of grind if there were 30 levels, and let's be honest, twice as much, twice as many square footage of the, yeah, double, if it had double the square footage of the city area too, that would have been nice. I cannot swim to that island. I need to find a boat. But where does one find a boat? I see a boat jump. I was seeing a decent amount of boats when I was on the helipad, but they have completely stopped. There's a boat. Maybe I was just not far enough away. But I think once you cross this line you get attacked by a shark, don't you? Yeah. Instant death for swimming across that line. So there's plenty of boats on the other side of that line. Not so many on that side of the line. This would be funny. Sure. And that's what happens when you... Alright. That's what happens when you try to use a car in a place where a boat is needed. I was trying to crash into that and I failed miserably. I thought that might do something. Right. We are on the other side, wrong side of the island, for the fast travel location, and that's where I'd like to end this, is to find the fast travel location and activate it, and then we'll run around the island and move forward. Is this it? No. Or yes. I guess it is. That is the fast travel location, but it only works from one location to another, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright. So, micro stuttering aside, we are going to scan this island. We are going to get everything on this island. There's one vehicle, there's one red brick, there's 14 gold bricks. There's a gang, there's an ATM, there's a special boulder, there's an alien, there's a flower, there's a cat stuck in a tree, a coffee break, and a silver statue, and a flag that needs to be planted, and a pig, and a fire that needs to be put out in the jackhammer minigame. One super brick, actually 0 fast travel locations that can be unlocked. I guess the story unlocks this fast travel station that's not really a fast travel station. So when everything is said and done, we will take this from 11% up to 100%. And I really cannot leave this island until I have everything. The only thing I guess to ask is, would it be worthwhile to go and do this quest? Also, not really, because we can always fast travel to the levels. So that'll be pretty easy to just say, we're gonna do this one and this one. What is this? Cherry Tree Hills. Is that a bonus level here? Or whatever. Guess it's not a bonus level. It's weird that this is red, and I guess maybe they gave them all different colors for bad reasons. That doesn't make sense to give them different colors. I guess there isn't a fast travel location to this island, and I guess there isn't a fast travel location to that island, so we should probably, when we leave this, jump in a boat and do these islands separately. Yeah, I think that's the right move. So we went from last recording to being at 30%, now we're at 32.1%. It is taking longer than I thought. We have 21 of 39 red bricks. Once we do the islands, it is also worth mentioning that there's a red brick still to be found here, and here, and here. We got the ones over here, but we missed the one in there. And I think we have all the red bricks. Otherwise, no, because we have the bridges also have red bricks on them. At least 2 out of the 3 bridges do. So I need to make sure I remind myself to get the red brick and pretty much everything on this bridge. Which may not be too many things. But yeah, the game seems like it's going to take longer than I thought it was. 21 of 39 red bricks. The red bricks aren't really helping that much, but they might be slightly helpful. 71 of 305 characters, minifigs, which that number is going up relatively fast, but not as fast as I'd like it. None of it is. We only still have 26 out of 120 vehicles, and I think that's going to stay pretty consistent until we start doing the vehicle races, which very well might be the last thing we want to do, because the vehicle races will take us around in circles. And we have 112 gold bricks of 145, and maybe in the next couple hours we'll make it up to 150, maybe even 200. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.